Hey guys, Camfrey15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another Alya Hides Your Feelings in Russian episode review for you guys. I know I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. Yeah. I had to work, and then shit got in the way. Blah 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 blah. Anyways. Let's get down to brass tacks. This episode was absolutely. I don't know what to say, man. This episode wasn't. It was. Listen, it's already bad enough that freaking one first moment, Yuki is already being Yuki, and she legitimately says the line, she literally plows her face into Ayano's chest and starts just rubbing her face all across her boobs. And the next thing you know, she comes out of it by saying, okay, I feel better. And she goes on to say, titties are great. Now listen, I'm a guy. I can't deny that. I bet you boobs are great. Now I'm more of a butt person, but whatever. Anyways, you get that craziness ensuing. You get like Taniyama's like partner essentially like legitimately just having these like offshoot flings with guys, and then she tells Masachika like, "Hey, you want to start dating and everything? I think we could work. It doesn't have to be long." And I'm just like, okay, this girl's a whole ass hoe. I'm sorry. She's a hoe. I'm glad, and the one thing I actually liked about Taniyama is she slapped some sense in her by saying, like, no, you need to be better for yourself. You need to better yourself. You should not be putting yourself down like that and acting like that. As now, regardless, I still hate Taniyama, and the fact that Alya wants to get the Taniyama rumors out the way about why she ended up, leaving the stage in their debate. It's honestly a respectful reason why she wants to do it. She wants to make it where her reputation isn't that bad, where it's like she's looked at the girl that ran away from a fight when she insinuated or incited the fight. But honestly, like I said, like last week, I don't give a crap at all for Taniyama. She deserves all the slander from the students, that she is getting probably from the students right now. Because listen, she was the one that came up to Ollie out of the blue and basically challenged her and basically like freaking judged her character out of the blue, thinking like, oh, you took Masachiko away from Yuki because you probably did something perverted with him or whatever, and he obviously said yes. And when the going got tough, you ran off the stage when the lights were bright. So no, again, like I said, I have no sympathy for Taniyama. I appreciate the fact that she was being a good friend and saying like, no, you should not be acting like this way because you ain't like that, and I know you correctly. So regardless, that happened. Um, and then the last bit of the episode, man. Don't even get me started with the craziness that ensued. So it's bad enough, one, you're continuing this Alia Masachika tease, which there was a funny part where like they have an offshoot conversation about the Taniyama stuff. And basically Masachika at the end of this conversation is like, listen, don't worry. You don't need to worry. I'll handle this. I got your back. I'm always gonna be there for you. Your typical thing. And she starts like getting all googly eyed over him, and she's just like, oh, Kuze-kun. And it looks like I don't know, man. She looked like she was probably gonna go in and maybe make a move, maybe kiss him or something. I don't know. We might have got a scene, but if it wasn't for the president and the other girl hiding under the freaking desk, and to the point where Masachika saw a chair move, she might have actually Alia might have actually made a move, and she would have said F the fact that I think he might be lazy. I think she would have went all in because she was getting closer. She took one step, and Matachi was like, oh, um, where is this going?" My boy Masachika was probably about to get a kiss from Alia, and at that point, all hell would have breaking loose. Now I don't know. Just gonna say, look, it is what it is. The man already knows she got e cups. Whatever. Man would have went in. And at that point, I wouldn't blame. I'm like, Ninja, just kiss the girl back, okay? You should have just grabbed her, hugged her, and kissed her. Anyways, that whole scene, but crazy now. They're still teasing the whole thing. She's sitting, they're studying. She's sitting awfully close. This man, like, you're sitting awfully close to me. And she's like, okay, do you mind? He's like, no, just asking. Ninja, you should be happy that a girl of her caliber is sitting that close to you. I would be over ecstatic. Again, personally, like I said, my rankings for girls is in this series is Yuki, Amasha, and then Alya. Sadly, like I said before in previous weeks, I love Alya as a character. I think she's great. But the fact that Masha and Yuki, to me, are better characters than she is, that's fine. And honestly, like I said, Yuki alone is saving this goddamn show from being just a generic school romance anime. I probably would still watch it. I just want to be talking about it. Anyways, you get this funny scene after they're done studying. There's this hypnotist book, or this hypnosis book, or whatever. And they use hypnosis on Alya, and it works. It clearly works. Now they don't believe, or I mean, my bad, not Alya, Masha. It works. It clearly works. And then next thing you know, Alya's like, I don't believe that it worked. I think Masha's just playing around, right? And then they try it on Alya, and it works. And then they try it on both of them, and it works. And then Yuki's bright idea is just like, oh my goodness, brother, you could do so many things right now with the fact you could get your wildest dreams on. And she legitimately says, like, you guys need to be unrestrained and be bare solid of your clothes and whatever. And I'm just like, are you trying to tell them to get naked? Is that what you're trying to tell them to do? This girl, I swear, man. And of course, by saying that, they actually do it. One, she's doing the whole head pat thing, and it's funny because freaking Yuki's like, my goodness, I was hoping to see Masha's harem, not Masachika's harem. I'm like, technically, Yuki has already broken the fourth wall in this show before. So she legitimately could have said, oh my goodness, I'm not here for the Masachika harem show, and I know I'm in it myself too. And next thing you know, Alya gets up, hypnotist Alya gets up, and she starts stripping. And then Masha starts stripping. And I'm just like, what in the actual hell is going on? And the fact that they try to break the hypnosis because it's like, okay, put a hand on the shoulder, the spell will be broken. They do that and it doesn't work. It isn't until the other student council chick comes in, literally gives them a slap to the back of their necks, snaps them out of it. And then they just wake up and they wake up, they're like, wait, what the heck? What are we doing on the couch? And then Yuki's just like, yeah, yeah, you guys are hypnotized. Also, you guys might want to put your clothes back on. And then they freaking look down. They see that they ain't wearing their skirts. Their shirts are a little bit unbuttoned, so you see their bras, and their cleavage is all out. They took off the skirts, their underwear's all out there, and they start getting flustered, and they just like, what the frick? And I'm just like, what am I watching? What am I watching? This show is absolutely berserk. It's absolutely crazy. The fan service. You got your Yuki fan service every now and then. You got your all your fan service. And they're like, all right, we need to start giving Masha some fan service too. Now, again, like I said, I'm not mad. I could do some more Masha fan service. But what the hell, man? This show keeps going off in the deep end, and I keep watching it and I keep coming back for more. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely insane. I'm just like, what the hell? And then I find it funny how the one student council girl's like, you saw them, didn't you? And she like, do you need a reset? And my man is like, no, 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 I do not need to I need to make sure I remember this clearly. Because he legitimately saw the two siblings in basically almost in the nude, essentially. Now, listen, if not for her, they would have stripped down, and next thing you know, I'm gonna keep it PG, but something may have happened. Something may have happened, and they, with the fact that they hypnotized, they probably would have walked to frickin' Masachika, and their deepest, darkest desires would have came out in the flesh. And Masachika might have not been, well, he would have been in the best position possible, but not in layman's term. And his sister might be like, "Oh my God, you're this is should not be happening." Whatever. She probably would have should. She would have probably said that should have been me. Anyways, um, episode was crazy. First part of the episode, actually, we do want to talk a bit about it. We do. Yuki does have an interaction, like a dinner scene with her grandfather, and basically her grandfather overheard of the fact about Masachika's W, Alya and Masachika's W against Taniyama, and basically this grandfather is brutal as hell, and I continue to hate this grandfather. It's funny because every other reviewer I watch of Alya, they keep calling himself the freaking KFC like main dude. So I guess I'm gonna call him KFC guy, Colonel, the KFC Colonel or whatever. Uh, the fact that this man, this dude is legitimately like, I know, he's like, I know Masachika is more talented than you, but I don't give a shit. I want you to beat him at any cost because he rejected our family. And I'm just like, what the blue hell did Masachika do? What? And really, technically, I really can't say it's Masachika's fault. His father was the one that took him away. So, if anything, blame the father. Like it's not like Masachika made the decision to want to leave. Now, again, maybe there's more backstory. Maybe Masachika didn't like living in the Suou family household because maybe it's well, one, it's not maybe. It's very clear that this dude has expectations of his grandchildren, and he's like, you got to live up to this family name with honor and respect. You can't be doing the shit like if he was seeing Yuki do the shit she was been doing the past like 8 episodes, legitimately the man would have probably like slapped Yuki and been like, you do not act like this. And that's why we see when Yuki goes up to the room, she basically consoles with Ayano and she does her typical Yuki stuff because that's really when nobody's looking in terms of her family, like um the grandfather, for example, you know, she can act like herself, which is that's probably Yuki's true self. While, like the 3 episodes ago when Masha was talking about like mask on the face, well, Yuki's basically the crazy Yuki that is like the otaku, that's her true self, clearly. Um, but the one that's like the Yuki Suo putting on a face for the Suo family name, that's not her true self. And you can clearly see that KFC Colonel guy, grandfather, is an absolute a-hole. And the fact that it's like he wants his granddaughter to basically kind of tear down his own grandson because he disowned the family name by leaving us. Yeah, nice family. And then you got the mother. You see the mother for the first time, and what she looks like. The girl looks like she's legitimately like in hell. And honestly, she must have gone through some shit, and it must have been due to the grandfather. One, I just can't say. I just gotta say this. Mother's a snack. I know. I just had to put that in. But the fact that the mother has this like deadbeat look, got bags under her eyes and everything, and you can see she is not confident. It's like if anything, she fears, I guess, her father or whatever. That must be her father. Now, well, we don't know if that's like the father-in-law. It's more than likely her actual blood-related father. And see, the fact that we don't know how their mom got to where she's at, but it must be because of the stress and the expectations and everything. But the fact like the mother is not really like willing to get up and even stand up for her children and just be like, "No, father, do not talk to my daughter like this and don't talk about my son like that. He's just a part of the family as much as Yuki is." But no, the only thing she says is she talks to Yuki after the conversation's over and legitimately asks, like, so are you and Masachika still close? And obviously Yuki says, yeah. And then she's like, oh, well, that's good. Like, come on, mother. You got to step your game up. So it would be very interesting to see how is the mother like this and what brought her to this like that? Is that because of the divorce with her husband, or is that because of KFC Colonel guy, grandfather? I don't know. But I guess we'll get those answers revealed. But the fact that we're wrapping down this show, My goodness, it's crazy, just crazy. But another solid, good episode of Alya. Never expected. This episode honestly did feel a little bit fillery-ish. There wasn't really much progress in the story with where we're headed. It felt like a filler episode, morely like to me. Your filler fan service episode. So, not that I had a problem with it. But hey, you got some little story hints about, okay, here's some more establishing things. But I won't lie, it did feel like a little bit of a filler episode to me, in my opinion. But that's just me. Anyways, if you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts, hit that subscribe button if you want to get more. Alya hides her feelings in Russian content, as well as hit the subscribe button if you want to get more anime content I upload to the channel and things like that. Till then, guys, stay safe out there and have a great rest of your day, night, or whenever you show this video. Till then, guys, peace.